Hi friends, welcome to the day one of Cloud Workshop on Salesforce Technology. Let me introduce myself. Me Nitin Vike, Cloud Developer at Suyati Technologies. This video is for beginners to understand the fundamentals of Salesforce. Here I am going to create a simple recruitment app in Salesforce. Before going to that, you should be well aware about these terms. That is, one is force.com and salesforce.com and the Salesforce. What is these terms represent? When I was a beginner, me too had confusion about these terms. The Salesforce.com and Force.com and Salesforce. For the persons who are like me, I will just tell you in brief about these terms. Salesforce.com is a company. You should listen this. Salesforce.com is a company, a cloud computing company headquartered at San Francisco, California. So don't confuse that Salesforce.com is a product. It is a company. It's a company name, and Salesforce is its product, which is a CRM applications. So Salesforce.com is a global cloud computing company, and Salesforce is a CRM application, which is developed using Force.com platform. So we can understood that Force.com is a cloud computing platform. The platform is giving as such a service for us. That is, many users can use the platform for their development of their applications. Salesforce is also an app developed using Force.com platform. When creating a when creating an account, a developer account on Salesforce, you will be having a CRM app. You can then extend your CRM app with customizing by customizing it or adding a new feature to the CRM. We are also going to extend the CRM app by adding the new feature, that is the recruitment app. So why are we using Force.com platform? What is the need of creating apps in Force.com platform? The reason is that it is proven. Over 100,000 companies trust Force.com, including many industry leaders such as Dell, GE, and also over 220,000 apps are created by using Salesforce and are running on it. The next is agile. It's agile. Force.com requires minimal coding. It also supports streamlined development. That is, it is called agile. It's also social. You can create effect. You can work effectively with your colleagues. These are there are pre-built components for feeds, profiles, conversations, updates, and you can even share your files also. And the next is it's mobile. Build native mobile apps powered by a secure cloud database, or build mobile optimized browser apps using Salesforce UI framework and HTML5 to support any device with one code base. That is, it is mobile. You can use it in from anywhere. Next is the benefits of using Force.com. First is it is data centric. That means the platform is centered around the database. Instead of using files or such as Excel sheet, they are using database. So we can trust that Force.com platform. Now the next is it is having a collaborative apps. Collaborative apps means the platform can since the platform can be accessed by multiple users at the same time and can even work on it. Multiple users can work on it. Collaborative app is an app with data and services can be shared by multiple users in different locations. That's why that is also an advantage of Salesforce.com, and it can be accessed by from anywhere. In addition to that, the built-in features such as access level permissions and creating workflows and approval process are also the benefits of using Force.com. Next, I am moving to the topic technologies behind Force.com platform app. First of all, the Force.com platform is multi-tenant. It is multi-tenant. It is having a multi-tenant architecture. That is, it is using a single infrastructure and single code base for using for the development processes. All the users are accessing the same code base to build their own customized app. Next is it is metadata driven development model. You can create an app without any code in Salesforce. It allows apps to be defined as declarative blueprints, sorry, just by using mouse clicks. And also the models, forms and workflows and more are defined by metadata. Metadata means metadata generates and combines the corresponding codes to develop your customized app. Next is API access. You can communicate with your web application which is developed using any technologies such as .NET, Java, PHP, Python, etc. The API provided by Salesforce are SOAP API, REST API, and RESTful bulk API, which is used for operations in operating large number of records, and metadata API, Chatter REST API for accessing chatter feeds and social data, and streaming API, which provides notification reflecting the data changes in your organization. When a data changes in your organization, it will the data can be sent to your application. Next is Apex. Apex is the world's first on-demand programming language which runs in the cloud on Force.com platform. And also, we are using Apex code for developing these apps. And also, Visual Force is the framework for creating feature-rich UI for the apps in the cloud. So you can use Visual Force to build UI and Apex for logic functions. And the next is Salesforce Classic. It is a client that allows you to develop apps in your mobile phone devices. You can use your BlackBerry or Nokia phones to develop an app in Force.com by using the Salesforce Classic. Next is you can easily integrate your sites with Salesforce.com. That is one of the advantages of Salesforce.com without using any username and password. And again, it is having an app exchange directory. It is a web directory consists of many Force.com apps. Developers can also submit their apps and also can include them into your app. That is one of the advantage. Now I think you got an idea about Force.com. Let us start build our new recruiting app. Before that, I would like to introduce the basics of an app's UI. I think you are wondering that why I am moving out of the box all the time. It's just to introduce Salesforce for the beginners. That's why I am diverting. The basics of apps UI are tabs, forms and links. You can see from this picture on the top, these are tabs, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, reports are the tabs, and these highlighted things are hyperlinks, and the whole page comprises of the form. Every tabs represent a table's data. When you navigate to each tab, you can see the records which are created and all. Now, what is an object or what is a field in Salesforce? As you know, objects are tables, similar to tables or same as that of tables in SQL, and fields are columns in SQL. That is, in Salesforce, objects are same as that of tables in SQL and fields are same as that of columns in SQL. There are two different types of objects and fields. That is, one is standard, which is available by default. Standard objects are account, opportunities, as we saw earlier, and the fields on that standard objects are standard fields. Now you will shoot a question that can we add custom type objects? Yes, it is possible. You can create custom objects and field, which is the second type, and also you can add custom fields on standard objects also. The custom fields are fields which are created by ourselves. We can create our own objects and our own fields in that custom objects. You can differentiate the custom objects and fields with the standard one with their API name itself. That is, all the custom objects and fields end with underscore underscore C. That is, you can see that there is two underscores there before that C. The C represents that it is a custom. That is, position is a custom object and first name underscore underscore C is a custom field. Now I will give you an overview about the recruiting app. we know the functions of a recruiting application. It is used for recruiting purposes, right? It includes candidate can apply for multiple positions and the organization will interview them and then create review about that candidates and so on. Then decide whether the candidate is fit for the organization. These all are the functions that is done in a recruiting process. So the objects which are needed for recruiting application are, first one is candidate. For storing data regarding the candidate, we must keep a table for that, or an object that is candidate. And next is position. There should be a position which candidate can apply. For keeping that details of position such as accountant, manager, we keep a table for that, which is position. Next is job application. The candidate can apply to one or more positions. For saving that details, we keep that table job application. Next is review. The review about a candidate are stored in a review table. And another table is employment website. These are the agencies such as Naukri, Monster.com, which helps the organization to get more candidates. The website details are stored in this table. Next is job posting. This is used to map which all website posted which all positions. This is how a table looks like. That is an object look like. You can see the position tab and the details regarding the position. Here's a position title, close date, functional area, hiring manager, job level, location, open date, status. These all are the fields of position object, and there are values: DBA, senior architect, junior developers. These all are the positions available. So you can see that how an object look like in Salesforce, which is similar to or same as that of tables in SQL. Now let's dive into salesforce.com. You can use this link. Using your credentials, you can log into Salesforce account or you can sign up for free. So let's create the app in Salesforce. For that, we have to move on to salesforce.com. Let's log into salesforce.com. We are in the login page. Here's my username and my password is blah blah blah. Just log into salesforce.com's account. You can see many more tabs here. These are default tabs and provided by Salesforce. This is used for CRM processes. These are tabs which are standard tabs. You can see accounts over here. You can see the values inserted in account tab, or the account object. You can see the applications, that is the apps which are available by default for an account, developer account. So let's familiarize with the setup area. For a developer to develop, or to control the Salesforce account or to develop an app, you should be familiar with this setup area. Let's click on to setup area. This is the setup area you can found when you log in. Let's create an app. You can use this button, or you should navigate to create, then apps to create a new app. You can see many apps are created here. For creating a new app, just click on new. You can see two items here. One is custom app and second one is console. Console is for creating a standard app, that is some default values. We have to accept default values. For making the custom app, you can give your specifications. So we are now creating a custom app. Click next to create a custom app. Just create a test app. This is just we giving a name for that. Copy paste. We are giving a description. Just click next. You can also add images to your app, which will display over here. Just skip this process. Now choose the tabs which you have to be there in your tabs area. You can add many more tabs here for your app. Now only the home is selected, that is the default one which will be appeared in all the apps. Now I am skipping this session, and you can select the visibility here. Now just select this, it's system administrator. You can select as many users who can visible this app. Just click on save. Now you have created that test app here. You can see the test app. When you click on that, the default logo is given for that test app which is created by me, and it includes the tabs such as, we know here we added only the home tab itself. Now let's go to our app. Just click here, you can see that test tab over here. Just click on the link. You can see only the home tab is available. If you want to see more tabs, just click on this plus button. You can see the remaining tabs over here. It will not be available here because we didn't add that tab to here. So this is our dashboard page of our app. Now let's create a new object. To create a new object, just go to the setup area and navigate to create, and then click on objects. You can see as many objects here which is created by me before. So let's create a new object. I will show you how to create a new object in your Salesforce account using force.com platform. Just give a name, just test object. Just you want to add that plural form here. You can also add description over here. Here you can see context sensitive help setting. This is used for help documentation about the object. And now you can see here a record name field, that is you can create a field which is a required field. It can be of type text, or you can use auto number for that. For creating just the display format is, you can create a display format test or to test object, and you can create 0000. This will be the display format of that number. Just give this to number, test object number. The starting number as 1, it will be displayed as to 0001 as the starting number. Here you can add some optional features such as allow reports, allow activities, and track field history. If you want to create a report on this object, you should click on allow reports. And if you want to create some activities on this object, which means workflow, a task, that will be, these reports and activities will be explained in the next or coming sessions. And if you want to track the field history, that is if there is any change in the fields, it will automatically write into a log, and that log can be viewed in future. So it is highly recommended to tick these 3 fields. So we are going to tick this field. And here the deployment status, we are selecting the deployed because we are going to operate on this object. If you select that in development, we cannot operate on this object because it is in development mode. Only after creating the object and all these fields, you can change the status to deployed. So now we are going to select this default one, that is deployed. You can click on this add notes and attachments related list to default page load, because if we want to add notes or attachments to on this object, you can click on this and if you select this item, you can create a new tab for the test object. So we are clicking save. So next we are going to create a tab for the test object. Yeah, the test object is already selected, and you can select a tab style over here. From here, just click any of the object, any of the style, and click on next. You can add the visibility, just skip this, the defaults are accepted. And also you can select which all application can access the object which I have created. Just select our test app only and click on save. So you can see the objects which I have created. This is the object. Since this is a custom objects, its API name which will be displayed as test object __ c. You can see 4 fields here, that is created by, last modified by, owner, and test object number. These all 4 fields are defaultly created, but the test object number is created by us, and these all 4 fields are standard fields. And we can also create a new custom field that I have explained earlier. For creating a custom field, just click on this new. When select that new button, you can see many data types here: auto number, formula, checkbox currency, etc. And also you can see some other values such as lookup relationship and master relationship. It will be explained by Reshma in next or in coming session. Here you can see many more data types, but unfortunately we cannot create any custom data type, because it is giving the almost all the data types which we will be used in future. So we are now just creating a text data type and click on next. You can create a field that is test object name. You can specify the length of the test object, that is just we are giving the length the test 20. You can also add the description, help text, let's just leave it. You can specify it as required. If you click on this, it will be displayed as a required field, and you can also specify it as a unique field, that is for creating it as a unique field. Or you can specify it as an external ID, which will be used to refer each record from an external system. We are skipping these 3 items, and just click on next. You can see the users which can access the field. Just skip that one by accepting the defaults. So click on save, and now the object is created, that is test object. Sorry, the field is created, that is the test object name. Since it is a custom field, the API name looks like this. Let's navigate to our tab test object. You can see here a new button. What is this new button for? We just click on that new button. Oh, you can see a form for creating a new test object. It is wonderful. It is a wonderful feature. That is when we create an object, it will automatically provide a form for creating. Just create an object, test object. Sorry, test object. Just click on save. Oh, so you can see the details of that object. The test object number is TO001. That is the starting number we have already given. And you can also click to edit. That is a good feature. If you want to edit that in this page, you can click on edit, and after that just click on save for saving that item. And now when you navigate to test object again, you can see the record over here. Now I will show you the recruiting app I have created. That is, you can see the recruiting app over here. Just click on that recruiting app. I have already created the positions, candidates, job application, employment, website. These all tabs are created by me. You can also create these tabs, and also you can create the relationships after the session taken by Reshma. I will show you the uh, objects I have created. You can see the position object, and there are many fields over here, the custom fields I have created, and you can also create these fields. uh, I hope you all understood about how to create an object and fields in force.com platform. For more information about salesforce.com's recruiting app, you can use this link www.salesforce.com/us/developer/docs/fundamentals for more details. And again, I thank you for your presence. And the day one of cloud workshop ends today, and the next day Mr. Ishma will continue with their topic regarding relationships of objects. Okay, thank you.